Hello everyone, welcome back to Ecto training. Today is day 7 of the summer shred. I'm still feeling pretty good, my energy levels are really high. I'm about to train with Carl today, one of my friends. He's going to put me through something completely different on chest. I think we're starting on flat bench, which will be different. That will be our heavy exercise, and we're just going to burn out the rest of chest and burn out some biceps. Just about to have my pre-workout, and I'll see you in the gym real shortly. Okay, flat bench just to warm us up. 20 each side. We've warmed up on the bar beforehand. We've done all the appropriate stretches to prevent injury. This is a warm-up set of 10 to 12 reps. Not really being a fan of flat bench. It's always good to do something you're not comfortable with and that you don't normally do. Working up in weight now. 35 kilo on each side plus a 20 kilo bar. It's the Olympic bar we're using. Nice good form, 10 to 12 reps. No spot needed on this weight. Keeping the back flat and not pushing from the legs. 45 each side now, giving a slight spot, literally just fingers. I'm not helping at all until the last rep. But knowing you have a spot of air just makes you that little bit stronger. It's that psychological battle of knowing you're allowed to fail without injuring yourself. Very important. Here's my set, 45 each side on a 20k bar. 8 or 9 reps. Nice good form, again not pushing with the legs, not arching the back. I like the chest to do all the work. Nice and wide on the bar. Working up to a heavy drop set currently. Okay, here's Carl's heavy set. It's 120 kilo total weight, 50 each side plus a 20 kilo bar. Pushing to the points of failure on this particular set. Dropping right down to 30 each side, and then we also drop down to 20 each side for some pause reps. So sort of a giant set on flat bench as a first exercise. Something different. Here's my heavy set, 120 kilo. Maintaining good form. Stretching the chest out, contracting the chest at the end of every rep. Very important. Visualize the chest. Squeeze out every single rep. No ego involved, all about the chest. Dropping down to 30 each side, repping these out before I drop down to 20 kilo. And done some pause reps for an added burn. Looking around 25 to 30 reps on this last set. It was absolutely grueling, in a good way, and certainly warmed up the chest for the rest of the session. Onto incline dumbbell press. As you may have seen in previous videos, I like to work up in pyramids. This is one of my favourite exercises. Today was not about weight, it was about another giant set. These hit the inner chest and really pre-exhausted after the first set of incline dumbbell presses. And following this, we went on to some flies in the same set to really stretch out the chest and warm it up. And the pump compared to a heavy set was completely different and felt really good towards the end of the session. Nice big squeeze there on the flies. Again, maintaining good form, only moving the chest, not using the legs to lift yourself up and allowing yourself to fail. Something completely different as I'm on the cut. Doing all these exercises on a calorie deficit with very little carbohydrates, was a challenge, but I had loaded up with cellular C4 beforehand, and I needed every ounce of caffeine and stimulant that brought to the table. It's cardio and 2-in-1. One arm inclines, then onto doubles. This is something again I've never done, but I wanted to do something completely different today, because the body responds to the same thing week in, week out. It gets stagnant. You need to always switch up your training routine. Nice big squeeze on the presses here. Nice burnout sets. 3 to 4 sets were done of this. I haven't included every single set in the video because you get the idea. But if, like me, you're an ectomorph, you're used to training heavy, give this type of workout a try. Even if it's once in a while, it feels really good to do something different. Some nice wide flies. Not as wide as I'd like because I was failing at this point, but still trying to hug that tree and get a nice contraction on the chest. We went on to the flying machine here. High rep, 12 to 15 reps. Concentrating on that squeeze, keeping the form perfect on a medium weight. Breathing out at the correct point, the contraction of the rep. And emphasizing that squeeze. The mind to muscle connection is so important, something I've always believed in. Is visualizing the growth during every rep. Okay, using the plate here to hit the inner chest. Great drop set. Well, more of a giant set really. All high repetitions today, apart from the flat bench. Worked really well in getting that pump on. Nice and wide there, big squeeze. Okay, shirt off set. Sometimes it's good to train with your shirt off occasionally to do a few sets. You can really see the muscle working and it adds motivation. Getting that big squeeze there on the chest. Keeping form absolutely perfect. At this point I was really starting to flag, but I was not going to let these high repetitions beat me. Okay, onto the plate push-outs here for middle chest. Again, if you're just throwing the plate out, it's no good. You really have to envision that squeeze. You have to feel that squeeze on every rep to get the most from these sort of sets. And then we went on to biceps after 3 or 4 sets of that. We worked up, just 1 set, inner and outer grip. We went light, onto heavy, and then finally onto a drop set. Slightly increasing the weight on this set. Slight cheek curl allowed, nothing too drastic. Just concentrating on that squeeze on the bicep. Down onto 10 each side. Really stripping that weight off there. And going for 10 to 12 reps. An absolute great workout. Okay, it was something different. That was chest buys. Going to be absolutely clapped tomorrow. Carl absolutely pushed the hell out of me. Time for some high intensity interval training, lots of food, and just sit down and die for a little bit. Quick physique update before I hit cardio. Getting there. Just left the gym. 15 minutes of very intense cardio. What a lovely day. Let's go and get some food. I've weighed myself and I've gained a pound. I don't understand it. I'm eating cleaner than ever, doing more cardio. The body is a weird and wonderful thing. All natural. See you back at home. Hello again, hello. He's a good boy, say hello. Say hello. Good boy. Alright, back after gym. I've got some lean beef mince. I'm going to have half a whole grain egg fried rice and some broccoli. Well, I'm back chilling out after a nice meal. That was delicious. I've had a scoop of Nitrotech protein and I'm feeling pretty good. My energy levels, considering I've only had 90 grams of carbs before gym. I went gym around midday today. The levels are pretty high. I'm quite happy with the progress. My weight has kind of stabilised around 16.2, but a lot of that is water, so I know I've definitely lost a few pounds of fat. Not that I was carrying that much fat to begin with. If you're on your summer shred, stay disciplined. Ignore those cravings when you look in the mirror and you train next. It's all worth it. Half the battle is psychological. If you've enjoyed this video, hopefully you have, give it a big thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, watching this channel for the first time, please subscribe. Please share this video to anyone you know who's a natural bodybuilder. We do not need steroids to get big and to have a good body. We can do it naturally. Trust me, it can be done. It takes longer, but we only get one body. Our health is important, and I always advocate natural training. So until next time, stay big, stay strong, stay natural. Ecto out.